So hello guys, how are you all? My name is Siddharth and welcome back to another video of Technologians. So guys, your Siddharth is here and our today's concept is very exciting and it will help you in future. That's my guarantee. So guys, our today's work is to know how to use Git Bash. So guys, Git Bash is a type of application which is used by the Linux operators. By the Linux operators, I mean that the Linux operators use the commands to run their system. But as you all know, our Windows is always having icons, so we can directly go through our mouse and we can directly click on that and then we can work with it. But you all know that's easy to you work with icons and that's not easy to work with the commands. But in future, if you are a coder, if you are a developer, this my guarantee, after 2 years you are going to take the Linux operator, which will be very easy to use with you. So guys, what is Linux operator? By Linux operator, I mean it's a type of operator. There are three types of operator: Windows, Mac, and Linux. So as Linux is an operator which has been run by our commands, and the Mac OS operator which has been created by the Apple, and the Windows operator is been created by Microsoft. So guys, Windows operator is used by the icons and macOS also operator is also used with the icons, but Linux is used with the commands. So guys, if I tell you to create 5,000 folders in Windows operator, you will take some time of 30 minutes. But in Linux operator, that's my guarantee, you will take only 1 second to create all these types of folders in the Git Bash. So it will be very helpful to us. So let's start with our work. So guys, today I am going to work with the notes. So it's a surprise for me, but yeah, I'm going to tell about the episodes in the Git Bash, as it is a very vast topic and there are 1,000 types of the commands which can't be tell in one video. So this video will be a type of a introduction to the Git Bash. So the first approach to any of the web developer is to use the Linux operator, and for that you should be useful to Linux operator. And if you are using Windows, don't be tensed, you can use Git Bash for that. And first of all, I'm going to tell you that how can you install a Git Bash. So for that you should have a GitHub account. If you don't know how to create a GitHub account, link is in the description. You can go through that video and then you will be an informative person about the GitHub. And in that video I have also explained about the GitHub. Install the GitHub and check the checkbox to install Git Bash. And in my last video I have also tell about that. And after installing Git, we are going to use below commands to identify for creation. So guys, for downloading Git Bash, I have provided a link in the description. You can download from there. And our below commands. Let's start with the commands. It's a very interesting topic. So first of all, I am going to open my Git Bash, and for that I am going to choose any of these topics for using Git Bash. So I am going to use documents. If you are having Git Bash, you have to click right on any of the folder, and there you will get the option of Git Bash here. After clicking on this, your Git Bash will be there. You have to just zoom it for your proper vision, and after that let's put this over there. Yeah, I'm done. So let's start with the commands. So our first command is here. Okay, so guys, here I am with my Word document. Here's it. Yeah, done. Okay, so our first command is git config. Don't be tense, I am going to explain you all these commands, and that's my guarantee that after watching this video you will be able to do. Okay, wait, what happened? Okay, I did not copy the command properly, so let's copy it from here like this. Just going to copy it, let's paste it here. Done. Okay, we are going to press enter and our username has been created. Now after going with the email, I am going to just copy it and just going to paste it here and enter. So guys, we have created our email username. So I am going to explain you these commands. So our first command is a git config global username Siddharth. So our git config is a proper properties which config about us, which tell about the data of our global username. So guys, double hyphen we have to use in every of the command. And global username, by global username I mean that it would be allow us to create a username on Git Bash, which have been put in our double quotes. And after that, for creating any account on Git Bash, for creating any identity on a Git Bash, we need a username and a personal email. If you don't know how to create email, link is in the description. You can go through that video. I have created a video. My first video was that how to create your Gmail, a personal Gmail on your PC. And our next command is that git config global username, user email, stack-on-keyboard@gmail.com. So guys, all these code are same, just the changes that user email and our double quotes string. So guys, user.email, as we have created our email here, as we have logged in our email, so we have to write user.email, and in double quotes we have to enter our Gmail. Okay, now how to check it? As you all know that what I am doing, I have created any of the account, I have used any of the rush commands, and now how can we check it? So don't be tense, there is also command of that here, git config list. Just copy it and paste it here and just enter. You can see my username and email is here. So guys, let me explain you this command. Git config is a command which is used to check. Git config is everywhere used to create an account and to create the check our account. And after that we have to use -FN, as I have told you, and to check the list of our account we have to directly type list and then we can use it. So all these properties have been used here, and user name and email which have been entered by us are being entered here. So let's move to our next command. So all these commands are used to log in our account. So they are not very much useful, but yeah, if you are working for any client and if you are making an application or web page, you will not be able to create all the application by alone. So you would have a team which will allow you to create this, and for that I suggest you to create your account which will allow you to don't be in confusion every time and any time to create any application. So next command is that let's track the folder in which we are currently using GitHub terminal. So what do we mean by GitHub terminal? So guys, as you all know, I have used documents to get directly been connected by my git bash. So for that, don't be tense. It's a very easy. Terminal means by which we have used, which folder we have used to create our git bash. So our next command is probably pwd. So what is pwd? Pwd means present working directory, which means, what do we mean by directory? Yeah, most important purpose. So by directory we mean that documents is let me show you like this. Yeah, here by click on new, you see option of folder. It's a very easy purpose. Directory means only the folder in the Linux language, and in Windows language it means folder. And so let's move to here, and after writing on pwd again, here it's showing me documents. So as our terminal is documents, so it's showing me my present working directory, which will be able to tell me about my present working directory, my present working terminal. You can also say it. So this is the command, and directory will be used in our first episode, in our second episode, and I guess that it will also help us in our future episodes. So our next command is our ls. Let's type ls. Yeah, it's taking time. Okay guys, so here's git bash. Here all the ls I have used. I'm going to use it again. Oh sorry, ls. Yeah, done. So guys, ls is a command. You can also take it about a list, which will tell you about the folders which are present in your present working directory. So you can also type it here, like let me type it in my work document. ls, just going to place curly braces here, and let's move upside. Okay, what happened? Done. Okay, done. List of folder in your pwd, which means present working directory. So it will tell you about the list of folders which are present on your documents, as I use documents. So here our first is the folder which are present in our documents are coming in blue color. The documents means the PDF, the docs which are present in our documents are coming in this white color, and all the default made folders by the computer are coming in sky blue color. Okay, so this is also folder Silstar which have been made by me, and all the shortcuts are coming in the green color. So let's move to our next command. So what is our next command? Let's see. Okay, so our next command is cd. It's a very type of a good command. Let me type here. Let me start. And I'm in pwd here. Oh sorry, pwd. Okay. So cd, what do we mean by cd? Cd means change directory. Change directory, what do we mean by directory? You only know that directory means folder. So change directory, change directory means we want to change our present directory. So for changing that, you have to use any of the folder, you have to choose any of the folder from your documents only. You can't use any other folder like downloads which are being present outside of the documents. For doing that, you have to open your downloads from git bash like this. So now we are using this done. Okay then. So pwd canon. Yes, you can see as I have already changed my cd Sidhu Star. It's showing my present working directory as documents which are they are present in C, in users, in Dell, in documents, in Sidhu Star. So I hope you have understand this concept. If you want to change to any other folder, you can also change to this. Like this folder's name is Bluetooth Exchange folder. Just going to directly copy here. Okay, sorry. Guys, I also want to tell you one more thing, that there are all the commands of this in git bash are not similar to Windows, as this command is paste, shift plus ins, and for copy you have to use control plus insert. So as I am using Bluetooth Exchange folder, control plus insert, they have been copied by me, and here I am going to use shift plus insert for placing it, and just removing the single quotes, and just click on this. Okay, they are having too many arguments. What happened? Okay, wait. What have I used? Okay, guys, I'm going to check this problem again afterwards. So my present working directory is Sidhu Star as I have used it. Okay, yeah. Next command. Cd space new location. Yeah, the most important command. The condition which was given by me in the starting of the video was that if I told you to create somewhere of the 500 folders or 5000 folders in your PC, you will take somewhere time of 30 minutes in your Windows, but in 1 second in your git bash. So I am going to tell you about that. Okay, let me take this command here. So guys, I'm here. Let's move to git bash. So next command is mkdir. The folder which is being created by me is techno folder, and I'm going to create it here, and one dot, and I want to create it somewhere of 500 times. So just going to place enter here. Done. Okay, done. Let's move to documents. Where is Sidhu Star? Where is this? He's here. Yeah, it's here. Okay, so you can see my 500 folders are there, and last one is here. Okay, I understood, but name is not coming in the starting of. Let me use up key again, and here, and next command is rmdir. Yeah, what magic. They have been gone. Okay, so let me use these commands again, and I'm going to explain you all these commands step by step. So first command, mkdir. Mk means make, and dir means directory, folders, you all know. So make directory with the name of techno, and one dot is a syntax which is being used to create the directory, and how many times have you create, you have to enter it after the double dots. So I have used this command again, and you can see all the folders are here, 500 folders are here. And if you see that all these folders are useless, so you have to type this code again, and yeah, and rmdir means rm means remove, and directory means dir means directory. Click on enter, all these folders gone. So guys, as you can see, only 1 second is being taken by us to create all these folders. Okay, and I am also want to tell you about the shortcut. If you are using the code which have been used upside again and again, so you can directly click on up arrow key, which will allow you to use your present codes. So guys, in this video I am going to use this much only. So guys, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe my channel, and my channel is very near to 50 subscribers. Please complete my 50 subscribers, and let me talk to here with let me come near and let's talk there. So here this. Hey guys, here near you. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Like this video, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe my channel, and comment down if you have any problem using Git Bash. And I'm going to provide the link in the. I will try to provide the link in the description if I got that. And if I don't got that, don't be tense. You can see any of the video on YouTube, and you can go through it, and you will be able to download your Git Bash from there. And guys, I really prefer you to use this Git Bash in your daily life routines, as it will help you a lot if in web developing or in the Git status. So if you are using VS Code, it will be a very helpful code for you. As take an example that you are a developer and your client says or your officer says to create you to get the code which was being created by you at 1 week ago. So for that you have to research it, but Git Bash will take you 1 second for getting that folder again. So I hope you like this video, and all of you, happy new year. I prefer that stay at home, stay safe, and happy new year again. So till that, bye bye, tata, see you, bye, Techno Legends.